So today we're going to make our own Mickey Mouse ears, and it's going to be inspired by Flower and Garden that's happening right now at Epcot. So we're going to want to start with, I have a little template here for the ears. It's 10 centimeters wide, and we have some wire, and you can find that at any craft store. And we're going to use the template and we're going to put the wire around it to make our Mickey ears. And you want to make sure that you go all the way to the bottom of the ears, because that's the part that we're going to glue to the headband. And I just use regular crafting scissors to cut the wire. And we're going to do it all over again for the second ear. And once you have 2 ears, I like to kind of stack them on top of each other just to make sure they're somewhat the same shape, same roundness. And you're gonna need a glue gun for this project. And here's my little crafting box, and I keep all like my extra glue sticks here, some beads, anything I need for my projects. And I like to use the long glue sticks, that way I don't have to change them out as often throughout the project. And here we're just trying to find the right spot for it. I did use this headband for a different project at one point that I didn't like how it turned out. So I kind of already have the marks on the headband of where the ears should be. So it's a little easier, but I typically do measure out the distance. We're placing a bead of glue right in the center, and then we're just gonna hold it there until it dries. And now we're gonna add more glue over and under the wire to really secure it onto the headband. And this will look a bit messy at first, but no worries, we are covering this and you won't see it in the finished product. But it is important to add as much glue as you can, that way it's not falling off and you can actually travel with these ears and you won't have to worry about like losing an ear when you're out. And now we're going to do the same thing to the other ear. And now that they're both glued, I like to give a little tug to just make sure that they're sturdy, and they are. And here we have some flowers that I found at the dollar store, and they're really easy to use. You just pop them off the stem, and I like to remove all the flowers because I'm not sure which flower grouping I'm going to use yet, so I just rather take them all off. And I'm also going to use these orange flowers just to kind of mix it up, give it some color. They did remind me a little bit of Coco, giving me Coco vibes right now, but they're not quite the exact flower from Coco, but it's good enough. And now I'm just going to start placing them, seeing what I like. I don't have anything in mind for this look, so I'm just kind of letting the flowers do the talking for me. For the first flower, we're going to put the bead of glue directly on the headband, that way you can see the center better than putting it on the flower first. But then for the rest, we're going to glue the flower, we're going to put the glue on the flower and then glue it onto the headband. And now we have our 3 flowers, and we can't stop there. We do need to cover the glue from the ears, so right now I'm trying to figure out what to put there. And I'm not sure about these white flowers, but I really like the brown little curly piece, so I'm really trying to figure out if I want them there or not. So now we're just covering the glue on the ears. So I'm just going alternating colors, pink, orange, pink. And now we want to work on the back. When you're making ears, you want to make sure that the back looks just as good as the front. And we're just going to add some more flowers. I decided I didn't like the white flowers, so I'm just going to pop them off. And I'm still going to use this stem-like thing. And I'm going to tuck them in right in the center, like right before the wire starts. I had these butterflies that I also found at the dollar store, and I thought maybe they would look cute on these stems instead of the flowers, but I wasn't really loving it. And here's my face not loving them. And so I take them off and I tried to see if I like them without anything, just the stem itself. Again, they're better than with the butterflies, but still not what I'm looking for. And then something comes to mind, and I decide to pop off little flowers, and I like this way more. It still matches the color scheme, and it just looks a lot nicer. And this is the finished product. I hope you guys like.